Hello everyone, my name is Coming125, and today we are starting a new series on the GuildRock SMP. And this is, of course, on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and it is a completely vanilla server. So all this has been made by hand, which I love, of course. And hopefully later on today we'll get to tour a little bit of other people's bases and kind of see what's going on. And everywhere you look around here, you can see like just big things being made. And I actually got a tour of this server earlier today, and everything is quite impressive. A couple things before we start. Guildcraft is pretty much the same as Hermits on Bedrock, except bit more organized, a lot more content creators, and we actually got paired up into what they call guilds, right? So each guild is 4 people. Of course, we already have a full guild. We have, of course, Conman, Edith, Gecko, and Rocket. And I've watched some videos, some of Edith's videos and some of Rocket's videos, and toured their bases, and hopefully we can swing by their bases later on and maybe get to talk to them a little bit and see some of their spectacular builds that they've done already. But of course, we've done nothing to start out with. We get some free gear and food for new players. Ooh, I like that. So let me get sorted here, and I'll bring you guys back. And normally, as you know, that feels much better, by the way. I don't like the free gear, but since everybody's already so much more ahead of us, it'll give us a little bit of a head start and kind of save us about a week's worth of work getting the villagers done. But just look at this spawn area, and what they're doing is every 2 weeks a guild has to put another build in the spawn area, so this will fill up pretty quick. I think in the next couple of months, we'll see 4 or 5 more builds. You can even see some big stuff over there. I can't wait to go check it out. But I've chosen an area kind of up in the mountains, and once I get there, I'm gonna save you guys the trip. I'll kind of explain the process of what we're gonna do in this series, and kind of elaborate a little bit more on the plan for this season. Wow, just a quick little thing. Wow. This is nuts. Very nice. Look at this. I love how they did that. It looks like kind of a Starry Night type deal. The gilded black stone. Oh, it's beautiful. Ooh! I already have a mailbox. Nice, nice. And wait a minute. If you put something in there, it lights up. Oh, that's nice. Hear that back there? Comparator to the piston. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty neat. I might have to dig back there with permission and check out that redstone. You know me. I gotta check it out. But let's see, which way is this? Let's see if we can't get close. Let's see. Ooh, SD. I can't help it. Let's go check it out real quick. We're just gonna take a little quick peek. Okay, I think it's right here. Yeah, we're gonna take a little, very, very fast peek on the way. I don't want to get too distracted right now, very beginning. But there's somebody. Anyway, wow. Awesome. Awesome. Again, I don't want to get too distracted. Wow, that looks really good. Ooh, a billboard. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's go to our base location, and we're going to mine some diamonds and come back here. I think in this series, we're going to want to pretty much buy most of the things. I know, like, you're not used to that from me, right? Because 9 times out of 10, I always make the stuff that I get, but again, we need to take advantage of these guys. They're very well established already, and I want to get to building as quickly as possible. So let's get to where we're going to settle in, and we're going to start mining almost immediately with this pretty cool pick they gave us. So let's go. So the plan for this season, all right, let's just hop right into it, is to grow, simply to grow in our friends, in our Minecraft capabilities, in all aspects of our gaming experience, right? On this server, there's a lot of content creators, and I'm pretty sure all 3 of our, I know for a fact too, but I'm pretty sure all 3 of our guild members, or guildmates, are content creators. So we have that to look forward to, and but this is the village near our base, and I'm gonna walk to, and there's the mountain we're probably gonna wind up building our mega base at. But let's walk over to our starter base location. I'll kind of keep talking as we go, but I'm gonna snag a couple of villagers from there, and maybe make a villager trading hall. I've heard that our guild has one, and I'm going to ask around because we need to take advantage of the fact that they've been on here for like a year. So we need to make sure that, if there are resources available, that we use our time building and developing things rather than, spending all of our time mining and spending a week of weeks worth of time literally just doing a full villager trading hall like we did on our Hermits on Bedrock series. But so I'm going to settle here on this mountain, and I want to give it more of an evil vibe. So it's going to be one of those square-bodied castles, probably right here, right? And I want it to be pretty big, but I want it to be mostly evil looking, right? Dark and gloom and cold and stone mostly, and, because we always go for a bright vibe. I kind of want to try something a little new. I know we always do castles, but you know what? We're going to do another one, and maybe sometime later on in this series, we might do like something different. But this is pretty much our location. I really like it. It's a very beautiful location. But for right now, I want to make a little outpost castle, I think. A tiny little outpost castle. It's not really a castle, but just an outpost right here on top of this hill, kind of like overlooking this valley. So, like, realistically, from up there, you might not be able to see down in here. So we need to make sure we kind of cover this edge right here, now that I think about it. And so we could get kind of an early warning if invaders come in from this direction. If we want to get into some lore of the series, I don't know. But yes, that's pretty much the plan. I'm probably going to spend the next couple of days doing nothing but mining. But if I do something, I'll definitely bring you guys back and let you know what those things are. But yeah, we're going to get some diamonds. Okay, so finalized plan. Okay, finalized plan. We're going to get some diamonds. We're going to purchase an elytra because I'm not going to be running up and down this hill over and over again. We're going to get some rockets. We're going to get some shulkers. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so let me get busy, and I will bring you guys back whenever I've made some progress. Yes. A new morning on our new server. Dew on the grass. Snow on the ground. Fresh powder on the tent. And here we are. Right. So as you can see, I made a lot of progress. As you can also see, I got my wings. Oh yes, we did a lot of mining as I promised. Spent probably about 6 to 8 hours mining. And with that, we were not only able to get elytra, a whole shulker box full of rockets, but also we still have 19 diamonds left. I got a shulker of iron, and then also got some beacons. I got some books I still have to put on, some tools. Kind of waiting on that. Got some random stuff in here. Also bought some blaze rods so we can get potions started going. And yeah, so I came up with a little bit of lore for our castle, kind of give us a purpose on here. And this castle up here is the same as I said before in the previous clip. It's going to be the evil person, enemy, whatever, right? And this outpost is really not to look out for this castle up here, but to look out for the rest of the server, right? We want to make sure that nobody leaves this evil castle with all of this evil things going on inside of it, right? So that's the purpose of this this little castle slash outpost slash outpost. And I got a cool design for it. I've been kind of working on that for the past couple days as well, just trying to being real nitpicky about the first design I put on the server, and that's okay. But I'm going to get started on this. We're going to see how fast I can get this done with the materials that I have. In the grand reveal, ta-da! No, I'm just kidding. So you guys have told me in the past that you like to see like kind of my process of doing things. And, most people that I talk to think that this is like against the rules. You're not supposed to just make a box. But that's where you got to start from. You know what I'm saying? It's like a painter with canvas. You start by painting the whole thing, your background color, and you just add things to it, like depth. Like, we're going to go around the whole thing and just do this to it, and we're going to see how that looks. And now you can kind of see that the shape is forming there, and let's just kind of swing around the backside so you can look, so bland. Okay, starting to come together. A little bit of depth, a little bit of shadow, right? Alternating the stairs. We're going to add some dark oak in there next, and also going to pop in some windows. And we're going to see what it looks like before I do all the texturing and stuff. So now we can really see it shaping out, right? Added the windows in, add these little lantern holders. And now what I'm going to do is, just like in traditional castles, we're going to have 4 corner towers. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do this side first, so that we can keep to our tradition of showing you beginning to end how it's going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and texture it out, and we're going to do our little secret, which of course is add that greenery, and you'll see what I mean right now. And voila, look at that. Fantastic. I have to say, once those vines grow out a little bit, I got some spider webs going to stop them. So once they spread out a little bit, I get a little bit more of those. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do that. Actually, let's just go ahead and let's do this one this way, and then I'm going to do this, and hopefully that should, in theory, stop that vine from spreading. And you step back a couple of paces, you won't be able to see the spider web anymore, and it just kind of gives you a cool little ambiance. As a matter of fact, and if you didn't know, you can make that mossy cobblestone by cobblestone in a vine. Some people don't know that. There's a little tidbit of information for you. And we'll actually just do that. There we go. And this is always going to change. I'm going to fly past and be like, oh, I wish, this could really use some more polished andesite. I've already done that. I had these two, and then I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and add 2 more. And honestly, I feel like we need another one up in this corner. It feels kind of barren now that we've introduced that block to the palette. But I mean, let's fly. Okay, let's fly. Let's take a good look at it. And we'll see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that looks really good. It's going to look very good when we get all 4 sides done. And plus, we have this little gate area as well. But you can just see, I love doing this. You fly to this side, you look. It doesn't look good at all. Like, it's just very bland and tasteless. And you come on this side, boom. The full thing. And also, we'll probably wind up terraforming this out. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Probably terraform this whole thing out another 2 blocks at least, so out to here. And I'm not going to do that right now because that's going to take some time, because whenever you terraform something like this out, to make it look like in game, I'm going to have to terraform all the way down to probably this layer just to make it look even and not like all of a sudden it changed. So, but yeah, guys, let me what I'm going to do is finish the other 4 sides and maybe even this gatehouse. And then we'll probably tackle this interior next episode. But so let me get to work, and hopefully I can get this done by the time our week is up. Came over to the shopping district to buy a couple of things. And, yeah, I'm just looking around and decided to show you guys a little bit. It's kind of just crazy how good some of these builds are. And that just looks freaky. It's so big over there. It's like a mini game, which we might play soon. It's like a little puzzle game. I think you have to solve each puzzle in every block to progress. And we might get that done in the other day, but this is where I've been getting all my the netherite ingot that I had, or that I have. I gotta put it on my pickaxe. But let's take a fly, and we'll kind of just turn around. We got a milk shop, which is cool. That's actually chocolate milk with the yeah. This is cool. We fly over here, but everywhere you look, really, there's just a whole bunch of just big builds, like you see that over there, and just flying through here. Pretty much got everything we need to get started. I mean, all you got to do whenever you get on here really is just grind about 2 or 3 days worth of diamonds and come in here and buy all the equipment you need to start building our base, which we've started, of course. But, oh yeah, pumpkin competition. I was talking about that a little bit as well. So the server had a pumpkin competition. Unfortunately, I got on the day of, like the day before, but our guildmate Rocket won with this pumpkin, which is cool, because check this out. And the eyes pop out. That's awesome. But he won, so now as a guild, I mean, we're just gonna have to, me, I get competitive. We're gonna have to just win every single comp from now on, cause yeah. But guys, let's get back to what we were doing. I just kind of wanted to show you real quick their shopping district and how progressed they are and stuff like that, so you can kind of get an understanding of where we stand. And understand why and how I'm getting resources so quickly. Just mining diamonds and buying it from the shopping district. They have some really good prices here, so taking advantage of that as best that I can. So we're coming back from the shopping district, and I think I've already showed this, but I kind of want to show it again. And ironically, we are in the West Tunnel, which is the blue tunnel, our favorite color. What? Well, I didn't even know that whenever I picked the base location. But I finished the castle, and I just want to kind of take you through and just kind of show you the way we usually go. And I've been using Edith's portal here recently, and you guys are gonna freak out when you see our base because it's so good. And hopefully, wait, let's see, make sure it loads. Wow, look at this! It's incredible. Let's let it all load in for a second. But yeah, hopefully we can get some tour. I'm not gonna stay here long, but hopefully eventually we can get a tour of the base. We can feature it on the channel. But her channel is gonna be in the description below, so please like go and check her channel out. Her videos. It's actually very extremely good building. On another level. She's on another level. Hopefully we can keep up. But anyway, so we fly this way, and she's actually really close, our neighbor, which is convenient because we're in the same guild together. Fly over here, past this, our little spruce village, and I want to go this way. We'll reveal it from the mountainside. And voila, there it is. Not bad, huh? We gotta trim the hedges a little bit. But yeah, so I did a little bit of terraforming. I don't know if you could tell or not, and hopefully you couldn't. I got to add some shrubbery, which I have some bones right here. We'll just do it now. Add some shrubbery in here, you know. I'll keep the flower, keep the little bush. We'll take that out. Boom. Do some of this action. Do a little, there you go. Little, yeah, little bit of that, a little bit of this. Throw some right here. Yeah. Make it look a little bit more naturally generated with some grass. Alright, let's take another fly, one more fly. And turn around, and awesome. Yep, definitely. A little bit more grass right there, maybe around that corner out a little bit more, but it'll ever change. But so this is our castle, right? And it's small. And once you see the face right here, you know, the two eyes, the eyebrows, I'm going to have to change that. It bothers me. It really does. I didn't notice that until after I'd already finished, and then I was like, you know what, that looks too much like a face. I'm gonna have to change it up a little bit. So next time you see that, it won't be the same. And we haven't really finished any interior at all, but we're getting started with that. We got a couple of cool redstone projects we're gonna do next episode. And yeah, but guys, I tell you what, we've got a lot done this episode. You know, we got another right ingot from the shopping district. Don't know if I told you that or not. And we started putting enchantments on everything as we've been mining for diamonds. Really, that's really what I've been spending most of my time down in the diamonds. We got ourselves a beacon. Like, we're pretty much set and good to go for the next episode, and really starting to dive in straight into building and not really waste time on the starter farms and all this stuff, because we have a lot of members on here. We can just go buy them for real cheap prices and really good prices. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode on GuildRock, and I hope that you guys like it. I sure do. And but you know, this isn't going to stop me from doing the Hermits on Bedrock episodes. I just want to go ahead and point that out. So we'll be looking for that as well. But we're going to enjoy our time on here, and hopefully we can grow as a player and make some new friends. And you know, I've already learned so much. I've only been on here for about maybe 4 or 5 days. But yeah, guys, appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Of course, if you liked, hit that like button. Really like it, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out our other guild members' channels, which I will have in the description below. And I will see you next time.